Ah, the classic historical cat tax. It's a timeless tale as old as time itself. Well, maybe not that old, but it's certainly a tale as old as cats. Our story begins in a bygone era, a time when the streets were filled with horse-drawn carriages and people who had yet invented pants. Ah, yes, the good old days. It was a time when the government needed money, and had just so happened to have invented a tax, and not just any tax, mind you, but a cat tax. Yes, you heard me right. The authorities in this particular town had decreed that every household had to pay a tax on their cats, and not just once a year either, but every single time they left their house. Can you imagine? Now, this wouldn't be such a big deal except for two things. Firstly, cats are notoriously cheap and paying for things we don't want is beneath our dignity. Secondly, and perhaps more importantly, this tax collector was an absolute what? With a face like a bulldog and the grace of a newborn giraffe. He was the kind of guy who looked like he enjoyed taking a good long sip of his beverage while staring directly at your cat. But our story doesn't begin with him. It begins with the cat. A sleek black feline with the heart of a lion and the cunning of a very cunning cat. He surveyed his domain from atop a bookshelf, tail twitching with amusement as he watched the tax collector approach his house. Oh, the places you'll go, little kitty cat. The great kings and queens of yore have done your work for you. With a flick of his tail, the cat slipped out the window and into the waiting arms of the taxman, or rather, the waiting hat of the taxman. You see, our hero had a talent for hiding in plain sight. He could melt into the background like a chameleon on Valium, and this particular pile of fabric was his favorite spot. The cat blended in while the taxman searched, clueless about the sneaky feline. Meanwhile, the real tax collector was having a hell of a time trying to fit a round peg in a square hole. After several minutes of fruitless searching, he threw up his hands in defeat and decided to try his luck elsewhere. And so, the great cat tax dodge of 1837 continued. Can your cat do it? Who knows? Could you? Could I? We might never know. But one thing is certain. These are the perfect stories to brighten your day. So be sure to follow for more historical howls. Follow